Once upon a time, in the prosperous kingdom of Eldoria, ruled by King Roland, a dark cloud of discontent loomed on the horizon. The kingdom had been blessed with years of peace and prosperity, but beneath the surface, a rebellion was quietly brewing. The king, oblivious to the growing unrest among his subjects, continued to enjoy the luxuries of his palace. His rule had been marked by tyranny and oppression, as he imposed heavy taxes on the people to fund his extravagant lifestyle. The citizens struggled to make ends meet, their once joyful lives overshadowed by despair. In a small village on the outskirts of the kingdom, a young and courageous blacksmith named Liam saw firsthand the suffering of his fellow villagers. The burdensome taxes forced many families to the brink of starvation, and the injustice infuriated Liam. Determined to make a difference, he gathered a group of like-minded individuals who shared his desire for change. Their meetings were held in secrecy, hidden deep within the forest where the king's spies could not reach them. They called themselves the Rebellion, and their aim was to liberate the kingdom from the clutches of King Roland's tyranny. As whispers of the rebellion spread throughout the kingdom, the king grew increasingly paranoid. He dispatched his loyal soldiers to suppress any signs of dissent, ruthlessly silencing those who dared to speak against him. The tension escalated, and it was clear that a full-scale war was imminent. Liam and his comrades knew that they needed a symbol, a leader who could unite the oppressed and inspire hope in their hearts. Their search led them to a wise and charismatic young woman named Isabella. She possessed an unwavering determination to fight for justice, and her words resonated with the hearts of the people. With Isabella as their figurehead, the rebellion gained strength and momentum. The people, tired of living in fear, joined the cause, their numbers swelling by the day. Liam, skilled in the art of weapon-making, forged powerful swords and armor for their growing army. The clash between the rebels and the king's forces was inevitable. On a fateful day, the rebellion marched toward the grand capital where the king resided. Banners fluttered in the wind, bearing the emblem of freedom and unity. The king, perched atop his opulent throne, underestimated the rebellion's resolve. He scoffed at the idea that commoners could challenge his rule. But as the rebels breached the city walls, their determination proved unyielding. A fierce battle erupted in the heart of the capital. The rebels fought with unwavering courage, their spirits lifted by Isabella's inspiring presence. The king's forces, although well-trained, were taken aback by the passion and unity displayed by their opponents. As the battle raged on, news of the rebellion's bravery spread throughout the kingdom. Villagers from far and wide flocked to their cause, swelling their ranks even further. The people had found hope, and they were determined to seize their freedom from the king's grip. Finally, the rebellion breached the castle walls and confronted King Roland himself. Surrounded by his loyal guards, the king stood defiant, refusing to yield his power. But Isabella, wielding the legendary sword forged by Liam, confronted him fearlessly. In a climactic duel, Isabella's skill and determination proved superior. With a single swing, she struck down the tyrant king, ending his reign of oppression. The rebels erupted in cheers, their victory hard-fought and well-deserved. With the king's downfall, a new era dawned in Eldoria. Isabella became the queen, leading the kingdom with compassion and fairness. The once divided people united under her rule, rebuilding their society based on justice and equality. The King's War marked the turning point in Eldoria's history, forever remembered as the moment when the rebellion rose to reclaim their freedom. And from that day forward, the kingdom thrived under the wise and benevolent reign of Queen Isabella, ensuring that the memory of their struggle would never fade away.